Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be the first video on my YouTube channel, Lebeat, and I wanted to make it a tutorial. So I know that Valentine's Day is coming up, so I decided to do this soft glam with a bold lip. I know that sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, what should I do for big, should I get ready for big? I decided to add the lashes, like really dramatic lashes to play up on the eyes since the eyes are so soft. If you are interested in achieving this look, please keep on watching.
So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and I usually use this one because I have oily skin. Next, I like to do my brows, and I do my brows in several different ways. You'll see as we go along. But the first thing I'm doing here is just outlining the brows, and I'm using the ColourPop brow pencil in black brown. After I outline the brows, what I do is I fill it in with small strokes until I get the desired look that I want. So this brow pencil, I really like it because it has a spoolie on the end, so you get to brush it through your brows. You could go back and forth from spoolie to pencil. Now after I do that, I take the Anastasia contour cream kit in the shade Deep, and I use the third one from the right to carve out my brows. I like to use this product instead of concealer because it's almost like a pomade, so it really keeps your brows in place. I also outline the top of my brow, and then I take a brush and I blend that out. I hate feel brows, so make sure I'm blend. So I'm going back in with the spoolie just to brush the product evenly through my brow. Gotta check it out to make sure it looks good, and then I add in more as necessary. Now I'm taking the same cream contour and putting it on as a base of my eyelids. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette, and the shade is Morocco. Now transitions are everything to me. They really make your eyeshadow pop. So I have hooded lids, so what I do is I raise my brows and then I put the transition color in that space between the lid and your brows. The next thing I do is blend. Blending is key. So I keep blending until I like how it looks. Then I'm taking a MAC eyeshadow called Woodwing for my lid. I wanted to do a very soft look, so I decided to go with this soft gold. And I'm just putting that all over my mobile lid. Then I'm going in with the Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper, and I'm creating a very thin line, and then I'm going to also do a wing. I'm not the best at wings. It's something that you really have to practice with. When you see the other side, I think they're sisters, they're not twins, definitely. I'm gonna have a more in-depth tutorial on how to do wing liner, so also stay tuned for that. After that, I'm gonna use mascara. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is my favorite. Next stop, lashes. I use the Ardell Lash Grip, and I put that on the lashes and I leave it to get tacky for about 30 seconds. Now, for the lashes, you take a mirror and you're going to look down into the mirror, and then you're going to place the lash as close to your lash line as possible. Since we put the black liner there, even if you can't get it so close to your lash line, you're not going to see the gap. So that's why it's good to do liner, so that you can hide any space you might have between the lash and your lash line. Now you're gonna have to tweak and really fix this to your liking. So right now I'm pinching the lashes in with my actual lashes so that they could be seamless. So I'm gonna show it one more time. I'm looking down into the mirror. I usually place it in the center first, then the end, and then I go to the inner corner. Now as you can see, I got some glue all over my wing. Don't worry. When this glue is a little tacky, you can wipe it off. So you can wipe it off and then you won't even see that, that happened. So don't be too alarmed if that happens to you. And I'm pinching the lashes with my real lashes once more so that they can blend more naturally. As you can see, wiping it off and it comes right off. Thank God. So lashes take work. So I would recommend practicing. So today I'm going to mix my foundation. I am using the Ruby Kisses foundation in Cognac, which is too dark for me. And I mix it with the Revlon Color Stay in Cappuccino, which is too light, and that creates my perfect shade. And I'm using my beauty blender to mix it and buff it into my skin. Now the beauty blender is damp. I just run it under the tap for a couple seconds, and then I squeeze out all the water and made sure it wasn't like drenched. And then that's what I use to blend out my foundation. I spend a lot of time blending my foundation because I want to make sure that my canvas is nice and smooth. Then I'm highlighting under my eyes with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Amande. I'm also using the beauty blender for this. And you blend. Blend under your eyes. You can even bring it down to your mouth just to give an added highlight. Now I'm using Ben Nye Translucent Face Powder in the shade Topaz. I don't usually use banana because I think it's too light for me. So I think that Topaz is a great alternative for anyone who's my complexion or darker. I'm using the same beauty blender to apply that. And I buff it out under my eye. I put some down my nose and on my forehead, just blending that out. Then I take my Real Techniques fluffy brush and I dust off any excess powder and really set my face. Now it's time for contouring. I use the Sleek Makeup Contour Kit in Deep. And this is my favorite thing to contour with. Now I sometimes contour my nose and I'm using the MAC 224 brush. Highlighter time. So I'm using Laura Geller Gilded Honey and a Real Techniques brush, and I'm putting that on the high points of my cheeks, blending that out on both sides and down my nose as well. I'm also going to highlight my Cupid's bow. And now we're going to go in with blush. This is Raisin Blush by MAC. I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush for this. Now we're gonna set our face with a blood powder from MAC in NW45, taking that brush from Real Techniques and just buffing that powder all over my face. Now for the lips, I'm using ColourPop lip pencil in Ellery. I think this is my favorite lip pencil. Since we're doing a bold burgundy lip today, I decided to go with Ellery lip liner, the first step. Then I'm gonna go in with ColourPop LAX. This is a beautiful burgundy matte liquid lip. I love ColourPop liquid lips. I mean, they're $6, and they're so like pigmented, beautiful colors. I'm obsessed. I have a good bit of them. I would definitely recommend them to anyone who, wants an inexpensive, bold, beautiful lip. Now I'm taking the Perversion Mascara by Urban Decay, and this is key for me. You always need to put bottom mascara. And I like to highlight my inner tear duct. I'm not going too dramatic today. I'm using the same eyeshadow Woodwinked by MAC. And that completes the look.
Now that I've showed you how to, achieve this look, I hope you really enjoyed this video. There will be many videos to come. If you want to give me some comments on like what looks I should do, what you want to see from me, please comment down below. And if you will, please subscribe to Lebeat. You can share, you can like. I'm trying to really build my brand, and I want you to come along on this journey with me. How could I forget? My social media is Lebeat. So le.beat. That's le.beat. So I hope you have a great day. Bye. Is it gonna be right here? Is it gonna be on top of my hand? Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to turn your notifications on, you can do that too. All right, bye.